tire is a splash guard. Behind the tire is a mud flap. That's a mud flap. This is a splash guard. Is everybody here? Where's Shorty at? Her get her ass in gear.
She's trying to speed it up.
Do what?
She's trying to speed it up.
Front tire is mud flap, back tire is...
Back up tire, mud flap, front up tire, splash guard.
Just like any light bulb above eye level is a clearance light. Below is a marker light.
Okay, below it's what? Marker light?
Marker light below. Remember, markers are only on the side or visual from the side of the vehicle. So this is a marker light. One in the front's a marker light. One in the middle down here is a marker light. Okay? Now we're going to... Huh?
What's the clearance of this?
It's
14?
clearance.
The clearance total is 14?
14.6.
46.
13.
So, we're going to start C now, which is the header board in your book. This is the header board, or the bulkhead if you like. Header board, no missing rivets. Right? No dents, holes, cracks, or breaks. Strong enough to hold cargo. Make sure you say that. Or freight. Strong enough to hold cargo or freight. Again, up here we got a clearance light. That's the function. The color's gonna be amber. Condition is securely properly secured, not broken or missing. The side of the trailer right here, no missing rivet. Right? No dents, cracks, holes, breaks. Also strong enough to hold cargo. DOT tape covers 50% of the trailer. It's clean, reflective, not ripped, torn, or missing. They would not load me with this. I got a reefer, he would not load me for this. They laugh at me. Get that shit out of here.
What do you do then?
We're in a trailer. Call dispatch. Always communicate. All right. Huh? They wouldn't load me because of that. It's a hole. I got the ice cream back here. I got a milkshake. Basically. So all that air's gonna come out. Now we'll talk about my landing gear. It will be normally fully raised. No missing bolts or hardware or brackets. It's also not bent, broken, cracked, no legal welds, even though it's full of them. Okay, say it again. Landing gear fully raised. No missing hardware, brackets, not bent, broken, cracked, no legal welds. This is not fully raised. Go through Arkansas this way, see what happens. Yeah. It's gonna be all the way up. Most of the way anyway.
There it is, all the way up.
Crank handle, secure properly, also not bent, broke, or cracked. And that's the landing gear. Fully raised, no missing hardware or brackets, not bent, broke, or cracked, no legal welds. Crank handle secured properly, it's also not bent, broke, or cracked. Okay, good? Going down a little further. This is our mid-light. It has three functions: turn signal, four-way flasher, and marker light. Amber in color, secured properly, not broken or missing. Below eye level, right? Everybody good? Right now back here, we're going to check all of our airlines, our trailer airlines. These things right here hanging down. They are secure with clamps or fittings. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, not leaking and not dragging the ground. This is how you get air to your brakes back here. Okay, we good? This This is my trailer frame and cross members and floorboard. Not bent, broke, or cracked. No legal welds, no holes in the floorboard. Again, if you got a hole, milkshake, right? Or black lettuce, if you want to, right? So check for holes. My tandem slide mechanisms, I'm gonna say that. This is my tandem slide, goes all the way to the back, got holes in it. Not bent, broke, or cracked.
Does it fit the slide rail?
That's it.
Okay.
My sliding pins or locking pins, sliding, you call them your tandem locking pins if you'd like. Right here, 2 of each side. They're in the lock position. They're out. This in your book says a release handle. Well, I ain't got a handle, I got a button.
Okay.
So my button is secured and not leaking. It runs off of air. Pins go in. Adjust my weight. They come back out again. So my button, it is secured and not leaking. If you have a handle, it's in a locked position, not bent, broke, or cracked. It's metal.
That's also again for the overweight, right? When you adjust.
Yeah, just wait for whatever got in my bucket here. Yeah. So look at it first before you start talking. Know what you got, all right? Because you can probably get one of these. Most of our test trucks are all newer stuff. All right.
So if we get one with a handle, if we get one with a button, should we also say if it's a hand? No. Okay.
Just what you're looking at.
All right.
Okay. Any questions?
You have to mention your airline behind it.
Just say it's not leaking. I mean, you're checking your airline, so nah, you know about that. Just say it's secure property, not leaking. What you gotta say? Spring mount, right here. Secure the frame with metal. Not bent, broke, or cracked. Behind this plate, I've got a bushing. It's not missing or damaged. Behind this plate right here. Now I gotta get down and dirty with it. I got my spring mount, right? Everybody should be able to see up under here. Good.
Yeah, good.
Okay, I got my spring mount. Next is my control arm, right? In the book. Control arm. This piece right here. Starts up here and goes all the way back to here. It's my control arm. Not bent, broke, or cracked, and not shifted. As you can see, there's no U-bolts. Book shows U-bolts if you have a leaf spring system, which is that one on the outside. This, my control arms are one piece pressed in right here with my axle. There's no U-bolts. So, if I get a crack right across here, like that, can I weld it?
No.
What I gotta do?
Place it.
Change the whole axle, right? This whole piece. That's about 12 grand for a bare axle. I'd include the brakes and the airbags and all that junk. Looking at probably around 25 grand for all that stuff. So check for these. As you see, it's not very thick. I cracked this long on the end here. By the time you get to California, it's up to here now. Because you got 45,000 pounds of this bucket right here. So make check for leak, check for cracks. So now again, not bent, broke, or cracked, and not shifted. Next is my shock absorbers. One there and one there. They are secured at the top and the bottom of boats, and they're not leaking. Airbags right here. I got 2 more up there. They're also secured at the top and the bottom of boats. No abrasions, bulges, and cuts, and they're not leaking. Okay, good so far. That's suspension. Now for the brake system. Now I'm gonna start with my hoses. I say because I got 2 of them now. Brake hoses are secured with clamps or fittings. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and they're not leaking. It goes down to my brake chambers. One here and one there. They're also secured with 2 clamps and bolts. not bent, broke, or cracked. It's also not leaking. Slack adjuster and push rods. One here and one there. They are secure with bolts, not bent, cracked, or broken. No missing hardware. And should not move more than when the brakes are. There you go. Brake lining or brake shoes, if you like. This little thing over here. No less than a 1/4 inch or not dangerously thin. Brake drums, not bent, broke, or cracked. No legal welds. Free of debris, oil, or grease, and no missing hardware.
And dangerously thin is acceptable.
Yes.
Okay.
Or a 1/4. I always say 1/4 inch.
So,
The manual says 1/4 inch, but we'll take dangerously thin. That's fine.
so when it talks about pulling on it to see if it moves an inch or not, where do you pull?
Right here.
Just like,
If I go in that truck, push that red button in.
yeah.
This right here's gonna go forward,
Okay.
about yay far,
Mhm.
give or take, depending on how much stuff you have. After it goes in, if I can take my hand, do this,
Okay.
it's loose.
I just wanted to see.
So therefore, I have to adjust it.
Okay.
This rod is all threaded. I can adjust it, this rod right here. It's a lock nut right here in the back.
But
Now
that's
the-
the part that you grab.
Yeah, right here. Now, these are self-adjusters.
So don't.
That don't mean jack shit.
Okay.
Never take for granted your brakes are adjusted correctly, because the cops will say, no, they're not. Well, they're self-adjusters. Well, good for you, buddy. Sign right here.
They're out of adjustment.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
He knows. Those DOT cops used to be truck drivers. And all the little tricks and trades we do around there. So never take for granted you're adjusted.
Okay.
Check them exactly. Now, you may not learn this in phase 1, but you can YouTube the hell out of it though, or Google it. So, never take for granted your truck's normal. It never is normal. You've already got to fix something in your truck. This is a work truck. It's going to break. Okay, so I got suspension and I got brakes, right? Next is tires. ICD should go over it again. Huh?
Always.
How much is inflation? Or, and you check that how?
With the gauge,
Where at? What about it?
make sure they're not
Metal.
cracked.
And
Not leaking. Cap.
got a
Make
cap
sure
on
it's
it.
cap.
Okay. Conditions what? Across here top?
Even
Okay. On the sidewalls?
No, it brings it.
ABCs, raise boards and cuts. Not leaking. And the tread depths, how much? How much?
236 minimum.
Minimum 30 seconds. 4 in the front. Where's up to me 2? So it's your tires 4, the rest is gonna be 2. Easy way to remember. Okay? Between the tires I got what?
No space.
No gap.
No space, right? And what else?
No debris.
There you go.
No debris in between the tires.
Okay, let's get out. Again.
You only gotta do one action.
One action. Okay. And I'm gonna come out and do my mud flap. Mud flap is secure with bolts and a clamp. Covers the entire width, half the height, does not touch the ground of the tire. If the truck you test on had tape across here, talk about it. Clean and clear or reflective, not ripped, torn, or missing. If you don't worry about it. Okay, now, you got a rim again. Got bent, broke, or cracked, no legal welds, right? I got lug bolts, all 10 of them are present, none missing. No signs of rust trails, shiny thread, or distorted holes. Book says axle seal. Book's wrong, it's a hub seal. Hub seal secures all bolts, none missing, not leaking. If you call it an axle seal, I might give it to you. But again, it may not. That's how you do it. If you're lollygagging, you're not going to get it. Call it what it is, a hub seal. All bolts are present, not leaking. Cool? All right. Come down here, this thing right here, which is called my door hanger. Just a metal hook, not broken or missing. Keep it simple on that.
What is it?
Door hanger.
Oh, okay.
Keeps your door secure.
Yep. Broken or missing.
Backing into a dock, if it ain't secure, you can bend that door out there.
Well, no, if you're back into a dock, your door's flopping around against my Peterbilt, you're gonna get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like,
$200,000 truck, yeah, somebody getting shot. ABS light should come on and go off. Amber in color. Secure property, not broken or missing. And make sure you gotta tell me it's just come on and come on. Don't say flash. Come on and go off. Marker light, red in color. Secure property, not broken or missing. Back in my trailer. Number one, I'm gonna check my clearance lights up here. They are red in color, secured properly, not broken or missing. Doors themselves, no rips, tears, holes, dents, strong enough to hold cargo. Door hinges are secured with bolts, not bent, broke, or cracked. Doors should be able to open, close, and latch properly.
Do we have to open the doors?
No, just gotta say it, because your mind won't close. I'm beat up pretty bad. So just tell me the tester should open and close and latch properly, which means it should hook in right here and at the top. All right. We're gonna check our door chains or door ties if you like. Either one's fine. Keep it simple, not broken or missing. Our lights now. We have our outside two lights, which have three functions: turn signal, four-way flashers, and tail lights. The inside two lights are brake lights and tail lights. They're all red in color and they're all secured properly, not broken or missing. Okay. Tag light, license plate light, however you want to say it, clear in color, secured property, not broken or missing. Last thing I'm going to check is my bumper. It is secure with bolts. Metal, not bent, cracked, or broken. DOT tape covers the entire length of the bumper. It's clean, reflective, not ripped, torn, or missing. C ends right here. All right, but I'm not done.
Nope.
Somebody have some over here that you check. Unique. I'll look and see, and I do. Get through doing D, peek around the corner, see what you got down here. Because you're gonna have a wide turn light. So some have these wide turn lights nowadays. Wide turn light has two functions: turn signal, four-way flasher. It is not a marker light. It just blinks. It is amber in color. It is secured properly, not broken or missing. The only other thing that you might have on this side is the crank handle for the landing gear. We have a few old dinosaur trailers back there that have it on this side. Let's there talk about it. Secure property, not broken or missing. Cracked and broken, however you want to say it. But more than likely you won't have it. But if it's there, talk about it. This ends the pre-trip. We did D, basically. But I broke it down A, B, or C. So we all know if he tells your test that you're doing the engine compartment, all the lights in the front, and one steer axle and coupling, you know you're doing what? You're doing A. He says you're doing the entire trailer, you mean you're doing what? C. Plus coupling. We always do coupling. Whichever one you do, coupling.
what about inside the cab?
As you do that too. You learn that Thursday with your road instructor. So again, it's
But when we do the pre-trip, we don't have to go in and show the gauges and
on the test you will, yes. Yeah, that's probably in there. That's your first three boxes on top. You gotta do that. Brake
right.
test, check on your gauges, your lights, wiper blades, safety equipment, all that good stuff. So after I do this, I'm still testing. I'm gonna walk around this pipe. He's gonna follow me. That's a puppy dog. You have to close the hood yourself and lock it down. come over here. Again, he's not gonna say anything to you. He's just gonna follow you around. You open the door up. Where it says baggage, you're gonna pull that handle where it says baggage up in here by the door. And it's out here you have all your safety equipment normally. Somebody clean me out, but you have a fire extinguisher right here. It is fully charged. It's up to date. It's got a tag on it. It's got a pin in place, and it's secured properly. I've also got a bag of fuses and breakers in here, normally. I got 3 red triangles right here. They're not broken or missing. But check that here before you get inside the truck for your end cap.
Where the shocks at?
I know the
I got
shocks.
one. Again, somebody cleaned me out.
Watch out. And,
Supposed to have 2.
spare oil.
Oh, I had all kind. I had oil in here, washer fluid, and I went on vacation, come back, and this is what happens.
I have one question, real quick. Back there's a cap underneath the side guard for the trailer.
So what? Show it to me.
The holes on the cap. What's this thing?
Yes.
Yeah, what's my thing do?
This thing here is my reefer tank. My refrigerating unit. Runs off diesel too. This is supposed to, make it run faster and better. This gives my truck 0.000000000.009 tenths of a gallon more of fuel. Does absolutely nothing but look ugly. It keeps cars from opening your trailer. Does not work.
Stupid little street places from trying to go.
Exactly. Does not work.
What is
saw
it
one
called?
that was
Windlass?
It's called a side skirt.
Side skirt.
Yeah. You'll see trucks too, like maybe that one there has a little hubcap things. Again, 0.0000009 tenths a gallon more. Does not work. You just got to took mine off. They're ugly.
You're not required to run those at all.
Sure, if you want to. But after I check my safety equipment, then I get in the truck with my inspector and start doing my end cap, which consists of your seat belt, gauges, your lights, heater defrost, horns, wiper blades, windshield mirrors, your ABS light, and your tug test and your 1, 2, 3. That's your
You
end
got
cap.
to turn all your 4 ways and
All that good
signals.
stuff. You're checking the dash. You're doing them lights check. You're not checking these. You're checking the dash lights. The indicators up here. I don't give a shit about this out here. I'm checking these lights. Some people test, well, I got 2 lights up here, I got 2 on my door, blah, blah. That's fine. You can say if you want to. Alright? And that's the pre-trip.
Yeah, I got a question. After you do the end cap and the air brake, you have to tell the inspector to get out to check all the lights.
You can ask him that, but he's going to say don't worry about it.
Unless you
And when you get through doing your pre-trip, you start doing your vacuum maneuvers anyway. Then you do road last.
So I have to actually touch 3 points on that?
Yes.
You can't just like grab the handle?
If we see you or testing see you jump out this way, just go pack your stuff. So we're gonna send you home. Because if you break your legs, I got no use for you here. What are you gonna do? Can't drive with broke legs or a broke neck. Take the toilet out every now and then. Wash toilets if you want to.
Okay, what's the appropriate way to get in, please?
3 points of contact. You got 3 points of your body touching this truck at all times. You got a handle right here. I got a handle right here. And I got 2 steps. I'll put a hand here and hand here. That's 3. That's 4. That's 3. That's 4.
Okay.
What I call ass out. Look at my ass.
Too late.
Kinda can't help it now.
Too late.
Ass out. Come out this way. I guess that's what's going to get your stuff.
Yeah.
Because if anybody sees you, see DRC tell you to pack your shit. That's safe. Again, you can't drive with your rogue all up, right? It's for your safety. Truck will be fine. Truck will heal.
Uh-huh.
You broke your neck. What you gonna do then?
Just common sense, man.
Learn how to color, I guess.
Sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
You got a
That's
lot
a
of
free
that in
trip.
your-
Now, like Mark said a while ago, use your time wisely. Don't be that guy that comes back and asks a question, what's this called again? And then walk away. See him all week. You know, last day he fails. I need help. Are you sure need help? All right. I got nothing for you. I seen your ass all week. Now you want some help? No. The question is how bad you want this. They got kids? Hungry kids? There you go. You can have a job. It's up to you now. So what I would do, pair up with somebody, start going over it. Start today and go through the whole thing. I'll walk around if you got questions. Any questions now? Oh, the baggage handle. Yeah, just pull that and it opens up. That's where your safety equipment's at. It won't be in the truck. All right? Get after it.